Hey, what's up, guys? It's VEDA Day 23, and we're chilling in the truck at the gas station where I go to get beer and cigarettes. So here we go. We're gonna try this driving and vlogging thing. I probably won't be looking at the camera because I'm watching the freaking road and this idiot in front of me. So we're just going through the parking lot. We're not really gonna drive on any main roads or anything. So today I'm gonna show you my beater truck. Look at this idiot. Really? I hope you can see that. I don't know. Going the wrong way down a highway, or, well, parkway. It's called Southwest Parkway. So, alright, I'm driving. Yes, I drive a standard, so this is pretty difficult. Um, Gotta shift. Okay, watching out for this car. Alright, thank you. I'm gonna wave. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Alright, yeah, this video is gonna be awkward as hell. So I have to keep switching hands. But it's also going to include a story about my truck, which also involves geocaching. Once I get home, which, alright. Well, here's a quick story on the way. Okay, I just stopped, right? So here's another stop sign. Alright, when I was a kid, these were yield signs. But my stepsister, on the day of the first dance, my first junior high dance in 7th grade, okay, she was pissed off at my parents and her boyfriend, and she took off in her, like, 89 Cavalier Sunbird, or 89 Cavalier, that's what it was, and, she went flying down the street, right, because where I live now, I grew up 9 houses down, so it's pretty cool. You know, I'm living on the same street where I grew up. But she took off and ran through the yield sign, took out both yield signs, and a Buick Roadmaster station wagon. Destroyed it. Like, old people were driving it. Of course, it's a Buick Roadmaster station wagon. But she destroyed the car. Nothing wrong with hers. Steel. Very good. Okay, so here is my busty ass truck. Okay, it's a 91 Ford Ranger, which you can't really tell from that angle, but you can from there. There's a huge dent in the freaking hood. Okay, there's also a dent in the driver's side door, which does not allow me to roll the window up or down. That came from my neighbor backing into my truck. Okay, there's a road cone that somebody left at work, somebody driving by, and I'm going to cover that up. But here is my travel bug. So like I said, if you want the numbers, message me, and then you can log it. So this is where I live now. This is my house. Yeah, we have this crazy stump outside. But I'm going to go in and I will tell you the story of how that huge dent in the front of my truck got there. Okay, so going back to that huge dent in the front of my truck. So one night I'm sitting at Cheddar's where I used to work. If you watch my videos, then that was like my worst job ever. I was over there, had a beer, got a notification on my phone about a new cache coming out. So I told my friend who was bartending, I was like, hey, I'll be back. Like, give me like 20 minutes. So I'm using my phone, my old phone, which the GPS on it sucked because I didn't have a GPSer yet. So I go after this cache trying to get a first to find. It's like 9. Oh no, actually at this time it was probably 8:15 at night. So drive almost all the way home. Yeah. And go out in the middle of this freaking field. It's dark as hell because it's still March, so it was before time change. So I'm out there with my flashlight, like walking around, blah blah blah. Find the cache. My buddy Shell had already found it. So sound log anyway. So I start heading back to Cheddar's down Southwest Parkway where you just saw that stupid car. Um, well, there's this restaurant called Parkway, and it's like a sports bar. It's kind of a local big deal. A lot of people eat there. It's been here forever. Um, this stupid motherfucker comes running across the damn street. Well, I didn't see him. At this time, it's like 9 o'clock at night. So this fool comes running across the street. I hit him with the truck. Didn't kill him, thank God. Um, but he got messed up, like broke his hip. I think he like punctured a lung or something. I don't know. It was really awful. I pull into the parking lot. All his friends are like, oh, it's a hit and run. Like the guy drove off, and I'm like, no, I'm right here. Like, what the hell just happened? Because there's no real. There are streetlights, but they're not. Now there's a lot more, but there didn't used to be a whole lot. And I'm sorry, I have to adjust. But so yeah, that truck has hit a human being and almost killed him. So apparently he was in the Air Force or something. Because this guy comes. I pulled in the parking lot because right across the street is Albertsons. It's a grocery store, and guy comes running out and he's like, "Oh, get the fuck out of here if you don't know him. Like I'll call your CO or whatever. Like I don't know, Air Force stuff." But so yeah, so I'm like watching him on the road. Like here come all these first responders and cops and like just random people that are nurses like are pulling over and like trying to help, and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm freaking out. And like it scared the shit out of me because I thought I killed him. Like it freaked me out. I was not worried about my truck. I was not worried about me because I was fine. Like as you saw, my truck's pretty effed up, but I was fine. Physically, emotionally, I was fucked up for about a month. But like so finally, like a week later, like talked to my insurance company and like gave them my story and everything, and because it's 45 on that road. Well, I was slowing down to turn onto another road, so I was probably going about 30, 35. But A, he was jaywalking. B, I did not see him. Like he was wearing like dark clothes and shorts, and it was crazy as hell. Like it freaked me out. Like I didn't sleep for probably about a week. I mean, I slept a little bit, but not very much. But it was insane. Like that's probably my craziest story I have. And it it's very weird to know that you almost killed somebody, like completely unintentionally. But so as far as I know now, the guy's okay. Like I didn't really follow up because I I gave the cops, like they gave me his information, but I didn't feel that it was appropriate for me to go to the hospital to try and visit him or anything. Like I just thought that it might get violent with family members or something. So I didn't go visit him, and I felt bad about that for a while. But then I had to come to terms with it, like this shit happened. But you know, I I don't know what the guy was thinking. I don't know if the guy was trying to kill himself. I don't know what the hell, you know. So it's still it's messed up. I know, but I figured I would share that story with you. And I was going somewhere with this, but I lost it. Um, Crap. Hang on. I don't know. So I'm not editing this. I'm just pausing it with the app on my phone. I bought this app. That's another story. But yeah. So hopefully the guy is okay. I really do hope he is okay. And it changed my life. So I don't really go out anymore. I don't really. If I'm gonna have a beer, I come to the house, and I don't go anywhere unless Chelsea's driving. Like I don't. If I've had more than like a beer, I don't drive. So, life lesson. Don't drive intoxicated. It's fucked up. Like maybe tomorrow I'll tell you another story of when I was in Iowa. That's that's a really crazy story. So maybe we'll get into that tomorrow. I don't know. But you did get to see my beater truck, and I guess the moral of the story is life is precious, so treat it that way. And don't drink and drive, kids. And if you're a kid, don't drink, first off. But if you are of age, call a damn cab or call somebody. Because ain't nobody got time for that. Like, come on, guys. It's dumb. So, yeah. I'm going to end this on a good note and not talk about the nonsense today. So, I guess since I'm at home and I ain't going nowhere, it's time for beer. I approve this message.